from the lowest point. Okay, so if we look at this one, I got 0.1 and 0.2. Which one's the lowest? 2. Okay, 2 is the lowest. Okay, if I look at this one, which one's the lowest? 2. Okay, so you're going to count from 2 up to 1. Okay, you count from the bottom up. Okay, so we count up, and you got to go in straight line. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 5 over 1, 2. Is that a positive or a negative line? Positive. It's positive line. So it's just 5 over 2. Oh, can I scroll or you guys write notes? You good? Okay. Okay, so look at number 3. Okay, we start from the bottom point. So we're going to go up. How many? 3 over 1. Is that positive or negative? Positive. Positive. What are we finding? What are we finding? What's this called? The slope. Okay. So this one, you're going to go up how many? Up 2.
Over 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Is that positive or negative? It's positive. Wait. Okay, how many are we going to go up?
2.
Up 2.
Over 2.
Over 2. Positive or negative?
Positive.
It's positive. Okay, 9. How many are you going to go up? 1 over 5. Good. Okay, so that's how you find the slope on a graph. Okay, on a graph, that's how we find slope. Okay, if you have 2 points, okay, these are called points. Okay, these are labeled like this. The x goes first and the y goes second. The x goes first and the y goes second. Okay, here is the slope formula. Okay, slope, we always are going to use the letter m. So it's really m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, and so really when we label these, see how this is the first x and y? So this is going to be a 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2. Okay, so to do our first one, okay, you're going to draw your fraction bar. Look at mine. What is y2?
Negative 14.
Negative 14. Okay, and then we have a minus. The minus always goes there no matter what. Okay, we're going to say minus. What is y1?
14.
Try again.
14.
Negative 14. And then we go to the bottom. x2. Negative 9. Minus, the minus always goes there, minus 2.
So we're going to make a positive or something?
Okay, on your calculator. Turn it on. Hit the fraction button. Okay, and type it in exactly how it looks. If there's 2 minuses, you put 2 minuses. Okay? The number one problem is people forget the 2 minuses, or they don't type in their calculator right, okay? So
0.
You got 0?
Yup.
Let me see, make sure you check it. Oh, you can go back in. Good, so it's 0. What did we just find? The slope. Okay, what letter do we use for slope? M. Okay, so our slope is 0. Okay, if you did not get 0, please let me know. Okay, that was your practice one. Okay, hopefully you typed that in, I don't know. Okay, so 13, our very first step is to label x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, you have to label them. You have to. It's not optional. You have to write the x1, y1 above it. Okay? On every single problem, you have to. Okay? Because eventually we add more formulas and labeling is super important. Okay, so what is y2?
10, 13.
10 minus 13 over x2. Negative 10 minus 17. Type that in your calculator, see what you get.
I got 1 over 9, but we get them.
1 over 9?
Yeah.
1 over 9. We leave it as a fraction because what's the top part for slope? We just did it. What's rise and then run. So if you have a decimal, do you know how to move it 1/9? No. Okay, you don't know how to move it 0.725, right? So you need rise and run. Okay, so you're always going to leave it in a fraction. Okay, flip your page. Right now. 15. What's the first thing you need to do?
Eric, flip your page.
Label. So we got x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, what is y2? Negative 20 minus
Minus -3.
negative 3 over x2. Negative 9 minus x1. 13.
I got 17 over 22.
Mm-hmm.
You have a fraction as an answer?
Yeah.
What did I just tell him? Are we supposed to have a fraction as an answer? Why? It's rise over run.
Well, if you would have paid attention, you would have known this.
What did you guys get for that one?
17 over 22.
17 over 22?
Yup, that. You want to trust me or something?
I just want to make sure, because you could have typed it in wrong. Everybody's wrong sometimes. Okay, 17. What do we do first? Label. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Erica, how do we set this one up?
Eric.
13
Okay,
minus negative 13.
good.
And then, like, 6 minus 10.
Good.
Good job, Eric.
Negative 13 over 2. Somebody agree?
Yeah.
Okay, even if some people are typing faster than you, still type. Okay?
Right.
That way you can make sure that you're typing right.
Facts.
Okay, Jen, what's your first step? Okay, yes, but what's our first thing we need to do? Somebody help him out.
Label.
We got a label. You got to. Okay, and Jeb, you were right. Negative 3 minus negative 14. Mercedes, what's going to be on the bottom of that one? Good. Okay, there's a lot of negatives there, so make sure you got them right.
Can't you just subtract it across, like without even like doing it like this? You can just like, do it in that calculator.
So you can, but here's where, so see how this, it produces the fraction for you, so it's like, so you don't want to do it like that. What'd you guys get? 11 over 14.
Is it negative?
I don't know.
No, it's not. It's
Positive?
I just did it.
Okay, Okay, the next section on here is they want you to find the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, here's the formula. Okay, it's y equals mx plus b.
Bad.
What does m stand for?
Slope.
The slope. Okay, this is the slope. And the b stands for what? The y-intercept. Okay, the x and the y are always there. Okay, now the biggest mistake people make is picking the x as part of the slope, and it's not. So you're going to say m equals, what is in our m spot?
The
Negative 7 over 2. What is in the b spot?
3.
3. That's it.
Oh, I remember this.
Okay, so if we look at 23, what is in the m spot?
The 2x.
No.
Well, what the fuck?
Hey, watch your mouth. What's in the m spot?
Y. Nothing.
Jesus said no, he was close. It's just 2. Okay, the x is not part of the slope. Okay, you should never have an x, so it's just 2. Okay, what's the b?
The what?
So if there's nothing there, it's a 0. Okay, if there's nothing there, it's a 0.
Okay.
Okay, so 25, what's the m?
Negative 2 over 5.
Good, what's the b? 0. What's b stand for? Y-intercept. What's m stand for?
Slope.
The slope. Okay, 27, what's the m?
8.
8. What's the b?
4.
Negative 4.